good afternoon here from Sheffield. We're coming live to you for match 195. 195 games have been played so far. 194. We're playing now 195. And with me in the box is
Hamish.
Hamish, all the way from the UK. Hamish is joining us here in the commentating box. Thank you very much, Hamish.
It's okay. It didn't take me very long to get here.
All the way from just
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
So guys, we've got for South Africa, Hamish, I can just go through the team and you can run through your team.
That's
1,
fine.
Brandon. 2, Lorcan sitting out for this one. 3, Ryan. 4, Michelle, his brother. 5, Elma, the vice captain. 6, Matthew. 7, Austin, his brother, the captain of the 19 team. 9, Christian, vice captain. 10, Kyle. 11, Eckhart. And 13, the captain, Cameron, who will be leading this team today with their coach in the water, Henry Mouton. Thank you, Hamish.
GB, we've got George Life, the number 2. Number 3, Rupert Ironside-Smith. Number 4, Harry Thompson. Number 5, London Beddoe. Number 6, Martin Turner. Number 7, Matty Adams, who is sat out for this game. Number 8, Dan Parslow. Number 9, Elliot Atkins. Number 10, Tom Pitchforth. Number 11, Nathan Archer. Number 12, Tom Burgess. And number 13, Chris Parsons, who's also sat out.
Right, the 3 water refs are in the water. Chief refs on the deck. Timekeepers and scorekeepers are behind their table. Hands are up, and the game is ready to start in 4 seconds. The winner here plays in the final tomorrow. So off we go with the start of the pool. I think the water must be very hot after that previous game, Hamish.
Yeah, an absolutely outstanding
Boiling
game of hockey.
Boiling hockey we saw here. Hockey won. Excellent play by excellent teams. South Africa will then play off for 3 and 4, and New Zealand will defend their title tomorrow in the finals for the under 24 women's division. Right, infringement called against GB early in the game. As Hamish takes a sip of his magic potion here next to me, just to calm his nerves. I'm as calm as a nail in an old wooden door, Hamish.
Wow, just sorting my throat out after that last game. I was cheering on South Africa, but I hate South Africa now.
Okay, thank you, Hamish, for
They're
being
the enemy.
honest. It's all in the game of hockey. South Africa players are down there. Brandon van Wyk opening it up, trying to get momentum going. He's still down there. And South Africa need to keep that momentum going. While you're in the half, you need to put as much pressure as you can on the defending team. Player going into open area onto the far side underneath the substitution box.
There's some really nice distribution from Tom Pitchforth to get it off that wall and take it to the far side wall now underneath the South Africa subs bin.
Well, South Africa, again, just a take-off there as the first infringement gets called against South Africa with 1 minute 20 seconds gone in the half. A lot of pressure on South Africa here. Let's see what they can come up with. Hard drive there by the GB boys in the middle of the highway, in the middle of the traffic there. Let's see if it pops out to the right hand side of the defence of South Africa against the substitution box there. They're playing, picked up by the defender from GB, trying to open it up, trying to get a swing going there. And South Africa still driving with bodies down. Good play there by GB, good defence, as South Africa had a lot of bodies down in the water.
South Africa did a really good job there pushing GB back and now got a chance to go through the middle. Looks like GB putting it back onto the wall and got a chance to drive it with no one down in front of him.
Yeah, good drive, good swim there. South Africa allowing them far too much space as they go into the corner with Matthew Penning down there and Ryan van Zyl and Dirk just trying to regroup, get their defence structures in place. And GB's in a very good position here, still a hard drive by GB. Taken back into the corner, puck comes out, back into the corner again against the wall, just out of the corner, the 1 metre half radius there. And South Africa just a small little flick back, see if they can get it going. And call goes against GB, unfortunately, stick infringement, Hamish.
Yeah, very nice start to the game though.
Yeah,
Been
very
down both
nice.
ends.
No, you can see what they're trying to do. The guys are really trying to open up hockey, and a 3 metre pool just makes it
Yeah.
possible. They're trying to stay away from the barging and the body blocking and infringement. They really want to open it up. But both teams here have fast swimmers, and there they go with a small little flick and chase. Good flick and chase there from Dirk Reunen, big farmer boy there from South Africa. Flick into middle, open play, 50-50 puck picked up by GB. Very dangerous play there by South Africa. Infringement gets called against
Stick
GB.
infringement by GB there. By Captain Tom Pitchforth, I think.
Right, so Africa in a very good position. They're just inside the half, probably about 10, 12 meters from the goal box. They try and drive it up against the wall, see if they can pull in some of the GB players and then swing it out. Brandon getting his body right down and low. The puck comes out. Good play there by GB. As they have bodies down. Good support there. Small little jinx to the left, small little curl, hard kick. Puck goes out to the far side. Frenchman sighted, this time against South Africa. Again, illegal stopping of the puck propelling forward. Never intentional, it just happens. Picked up by these highly qualified refs we're seeing in the water here. Good refereeing, they're also trying their best to allow advantage play as Brandon just can't get away there unfortunately, and Michelle Cellier, arm at just about 2 inches too short, arm far stretched out, couldn't pick it up. Infringement against GB, again a stick infringement. It can't be too serious because it doesn't look like it's intentional. It just happens in open play.
You're just trying to do your best to get the puck.
Yeah. So South Africa inside the GB half. And off they go. Flicked wide out to the wide side. Not picked up by South Africa. Africa doing big flicks, but that doesn't help as they just can't get their players behind the flick. Good play there by Ryan van Zyl. Off he goes. Just a flick and chase. Oh, but that was picked up there. Come on, boys, keep going.
GB doing some good job here on the defence. They're trying to get it to the corner. With Tom Burgess coming to get the puck there.
That was good play there by South Africa and a good defensive play by GB as that puck was flicked forward and Ryan picked it up and had it on the stick, I think, of Eckhart there, and Eckhart couldn't just get past those two players. As again, Michelle Cellier intercepted again by, taken off by the GB player. Well done, guys. We're there with a corkscrew. See if he can impress the refs. And let's get going, coming in from the back here. Unfortunately, not seeing the defender on the.
There was a huge space there for a player to go.
That was a 1 minute delay in play there, as everybody was just waiting for the offload, and then GB came and said, "I'll rather take it." Oh,
lovely tackle there by Lyndon Meadow.
Brilliant, and he's still down. Brilliant play there. Another 50. No, that flick is much better. Let's see if we can draw a player in. And these defenders, those three players are on Ryan again. Come on, South Africa, start swimming. Swim hard, swim straight. Underneath the far side, they put underneath the substitution box. With the 7 minutes.
So GB are driving now.
Yeah, good play there by Hamish. GB really getting bodies down. Picked up by Brandon as he comes out. What's nice about Brandon, Hamish, that Brandon from Bake, he gets his body down very low.
Yeah, it's really used to do that so you can get power behind that puck, especially on the wall.
Well, South Africa are really in a very good position with 8 minutes left in the first half. This is game 193 or 195 in the Sheffield International Centre.
We've got a foul now. It's going to go against GB. So it's going to be a free puck to South Africa very near to the GB tin.
Well, excellent footage as Court B is busy being cleared up as we look out of the commentator box. Court B won't be hosting any more games. That's it for Court B. Court A will be now all the big games. Much easier for the whole supporting staff as South Africa drive hard up into the middle, and a beautiful pickup by GB, not allowing South Africa any space. Yeah, the ref is in an excellent position there. The puck lying down, nobody taking it. GB says, "I'll take it," and they play it into open play. Good turn there if they can get past the GB wing here. Yes!
Good defensive work there, Tom Burgess. And Elliot Atkins has got a chance now to swim up this wall. He's got support coming on the inside. Doesn't got support from behind, so he's going to have to flick it back.
Good play, Dirk there by Dirk. The GB player unfortunately didn't see the guy.
Yeah, just on the inside.
Yeah, because huge pressure there on us. As again, South Africa driving, picked up by the GB, and they just can't get the puck onto the stick of the attacker. Good play, GB. Unfortunately, GB not allowing the puck to move forward. Stopped not by the stick, but by probably the wrist or the forearm. Nothing intentional, as you see this heavily strapped Numbers number 1.
Number 11, Nathan
11.
Archer.
Number 11. Nathan Archer. Down they go. Good position here for South Africa. Let's see if they can
Just
pick it
flicked
up.
it into the melee.
Pushing it hard. Oh,
It's
GB,
popped out
brilliant.
to Dan Parz or Lyndon Better there, I think.
Yeah, brilliant play. GB's got 2 players there, and unfortunately, once again, they can't pick up the
No,
supporting player.
just tried to flick it
And
past him.
South
But,
Africa caught half asleep there.
Vice Captain Rupert Ironside Smith taking it to the wall.
Number 7, Austin.
Cole's going to go against GB again for stick infringement.
Sure. A lot of stick infringements now. With 5 minutes, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Still 0-0. We've only seen one of these games today, which was 10-1. Or 10-0 for New Zealand against your GB Girls. Right. Black timeout called by South Africa. Henry says, that's it, guys. Let's take a breather.
Oh,
You know what to do.
a very stressful first half.
Very,
I'd say
very.
South Africa have been the stronger team, I'd say, so far. GB going to put a lot of defensive work in.
I think South Africa had a lot of possession and territory, but you got your defensive line structures perfectly matched to keep South Africa out. That's excellent play by GB, and the refs are really trying to get the game flowing.
Yeah, like last time we met, it was a very stop-start. But
Yeah,
had a chance to
unfortunate.
play pocky this time.
No, good. The guys also know the way only way they can win this game is by scoring a goal, and the goals come from open play usually, and then finishing off with a hard drive into the D area. South Africa on the advantage as just before the team timeout, infringement by GB, and as that small little jinx left-right. Unfortunately, GB once again keeping the bodies down, not allowing South Africa space. Smottle the chip and chase, picked up by GB. South Africa following up. GB takes it out wide. Well play there, GB.
Nice swim for GB by Nathan Archer. They're still going.
Yeah, they're doing
Still
well there.
making progress.
Well, GB hasn't been here for a while. They'll appreciate that position they're in now as their hard drive comes. Picked up by South Africa. Good turn there by the defensive players. Again, GB drive. Picked up by South Africa. Not allowing GB not space. Still no infringement. A lot of pressure here on South Africa. Fortunately, underneath their substitution box. With that pressure on South
I think
Africa.
that's a subbing foul, so I think the South African player's getting sent out.
It looks like Michelle Celia.
South Africa going to be
South
down to
Africa.
5.
First infringement of the game. Serious infringement. And that was Michelle Celia. I did not see what he did, but
I believe it was a subbing foul.
okay. Good play there by the refs. As they're playing advantage for GB. No advantage. And the player has been asked to sit on the side. The GB player is not allowing South Africa to get going. Go, Brandon.
It's going to be stick infringement by South Africa, so GB going to have another chance here with the South African player having 45 seconds left on the side.
Yeah, it happened when South Africa were in that position as well. GB causing a lot of stick infringement. Now South Africa under pressure. Wanted to get that puck out of the danger area in the middle. 6-7 meters out. Good flick there by GB. Picked up by the South African defenders. Smorrel. Good stay down by the GB players. And it's open here. If they get into space,
There's
that's
a lovely flick by George Life there.
beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Dirk the defender was expecting a push
Yeah, I
and
wasn't
swim into the puck.
expecting
Beautiful.
That was amazing.
Well played by GB as they caught our South African defender. He was in an excellent position, but unfortunately for the South African defender, who was that? You said from GB,
George Life, the number 2.
number 2, and he just says he'll flick it in.
Oh, absolutely taking advantage of the 6v5.
Lovely,
there.
Hamish. Enjoy the moment as South Africa will come back hard with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Small little jinx to the left, pulling the players to the right, opening up on the left-hand side of South African pool. South Africa swimming down far side of the pool. Let's see if they can get back. They were down yesterday against France as well, and they came back, the South African boys. Yeah, that's why they're here, because they beat Spain yesterday and GB to get into this position. Now that's what happens, a lot of pressure on the GB. And South Africa getting a advantage there. South Africa in their half, they want to get away there. Don't want to play there, boys. And off they go. On the far side of the pool, in the middle, on the halfway line. Let's see which way they're going to go. The puck comes out to GB. Infringement started against South Africa. Well, they'll take that score with 2 minutes to go. Good play, boys. Good play, GB.
Tom Pitchell's going to take this and he's going to towards the middle and he's going to try and flick it through. That was a very nice flick.
Yeah. Let's see if it gets picked up by your player or one of our South African defenders. Again, good play there by GB. They've got the capability just to take it off so easy from South African players. Good swim. That should be a goal.
That's
Not sure.
It's going to be a goal. It's going to be 2-0 to Great Britain.
So that was an open play in front of the tray, and he finishes off, and the puck comes out, and the South African player thought the ref didn't see that, but unfortunately.
Well, fantastic start for this game.
Yeah, brilliant. That is unfortunate for South Africa. They did not want to go down 2-0 before half-time. With 1 minute, 16 seconds to go, South Africa down.
GB going to call a timeout here.
Good call by the GB coach. He says, right, boys.
I believe it was the captain actually who called the timeout.
Okay. He probably realised the coach was so intrigued by this game, he didn't realise only 1 minute left. GB coach swims out. And South Africa 2-0 down. Not a good last 5 minutes. South Africa conceding 2 goals in the last 5 minutes, having had the opportunities in the first 5.
GB have absolutely taken advantage of the times they got
exactly.
in.
No, you're right, Hamish. South Africa had the opportunities, guys. You've got to finish off. You've got to have that desire to get the puck in the goal tray. Good play there. You can see the coach is very, very proud of his players. GB, the hosting nation in this tournament, obviously with a lot of support in the spectator box, it also helps. And GB to take the kickoff with 1 minute to go in the first half. Brilliant position to go into the end of the first half, being 2-0 up. South Africans in the middle of the bath, bodies are down. Let's see which way the puck pops out. South African players need to get down. Good play once again. South Africa driving it up. Let's see if GB will slow it down. They'll like just to take the puck and swim it back into their area.
Keep it underneath something or in the corner for these last 40 seconds, get us to half time.
Infringement started. Number 2, stick infringement. GB boys asked to sit on the side. Number 2 is your the guy who scored that beautiful goal.
Beautiful first goal.
I think he's been asked to sit out for 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's known for sitting on the side. He does often sit there.
Right, so Africa hard drive with 10 seconds to go. If they can finish this off. No. Brilliant play by GB as you have all the players down. They know they can rest for 3 minutes after this. With 6 seconds to go, the puck flicks out to the far side. Come on, boys. No, that'll be it. Half time. No goal. So Africa had their time. Let's see what that is. Refs call a ref timeout. Could that be infringement against the South African player as we had the puck, or was it body blocking by GB?
Well, an absolutely outstanding first half of hockey.
Absolutely brilliant. I see those refs are having a serious discussion with the deck ref, and they're definitely not talking about dinner tonight. They're talking some serious hockey there. I see Werner and Stephen Cars. I don't know who the other ref is, but they're having a genuine serious discussion. On the overlay there, you can see all the sponsors making it possible. Donkey, thank you very much for you guys. The British Octopus Association obviously sticking their hand up to host this tournament. And with these sponsors making it possible, we're very grateful for the opportunity to be here in Sheffield. The last Worlds was in 2006. I see the ref is there swimming out to South Africa's box. So one of the South African players have been sighted, and definitely will be asked to sit on the side after this half. Unsportsman's conduct by Matthew Pennon. Well, Matthew, I don't want to say I've never seen him sitting on the side, but he's one of the few players that sit on the side. Yeah, Matthew Penning asked for 5 minutes, so he's caused a serious infringement. Not sure what he did.
No, I didn't say anything myself.
So that's the thing about these games, Amish. A lot of infringement are not always on the puck. Sometimes off the puck, not intentionally, but the refs, they got wandering eyes, and they cited that infringement. And Henry's just asking what the reason is, and he acknowledges and he says, right, he accepts it, he'll take it. Matthew will go and sit on the side for 5 minutes with Linden. I think he's only got a minute or so left, or even less than a minute. Life. Unfortunate for South Africa, as Matthew is one of our key defenders there at the back. South Africa will now have to...
It's a real shame.
Yeah, regroup.
Just going to be really annoying for South Africa to have a third of this next half of missing a player.
Yeah.
And they need to get 2 goals back. But there's still plenty of time.
Well, I can see the South African heads on down, they're up, they're ready, they want to go and play. You can see the half fives there, each looking through this commentating box there. Ryan just saying to the boys, we're here, one for all for one. And thank you to all the South African spectators watching on their monitors. And the local pavilion is chock and block. You're just seeing the big red and white colours there in the background. You're dominating the pavilion with your flags and your spectators, Hamish.
Yeah. We've got a lot of people down. Wait till tomorrow. There'll be even more of us.
Yeah, of course. Tomorrow is Saturday. Today is still a working day. Don't rub it in. I can see he's out for 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Yes, right. So we go. Start off play with 14 minutes, 58 seconds to go.
I'm not quite sure what's going on with the sending outs there. I think George Life has about 50 seconds left on his sending out.
Yeah.
And, well, Matthew's going to have 5 minutes left, but...
Yeah, that's a pity, guys. And good to see Henry Mouton just asking the ref and acknowledging it. And South Africa under pressure, as Matthew is one of our big defenders. So the silent player, very quiet. But man with composure, big flick into the goal area, and it looks like they're going to... No, not finished off. Yeah, stick infringement. As there was opportunity for you guys, Hamish, just to...
Yeah.
They had a hard drive on the far side of the pool. South Africa 5-on-5, they need to keep it out before George joins them.
Yeah, he's ready to join in now, so I was thinking a few seconds as soon as play starts. Yeah, George is back in now, and GB got a very good chance to score here. Nathan Archer going to flick it back into Harry Thompson, one of our elite players.
Brilliant play by GB as they just try and jinx it past the defender. And as they do that, 2 supporting players come in from the back to pick it up. Again, GB's down there. South Africa's got one. Dirk, and a good play there by South Africa. South African player taking up space.
And I think that's George Life sent straight back out.
Is it George again?
Yeah, it's George again.
Yeah, George, you're going to buy a round of beers tomorrow evening for your team. Even if you win here, they don't want to play 5-on-5. They had the opportunity there, South Africa. He's out for 2
minutes.
Okay, so it's 5-on-5. South Africa's got no excuse here to finish it off, to score a goal. Something went wrong there with number 3 there, Ryan, as he loses his goggles or his mask or his snorkel. And the GB forward there in a very good position to finish this one off. Excellent, yeah. Again. I saw that coming, Hamish.
Yeah.
The guy's not realising that Matthew's not at the back, even though he's out. They were expecting Matthew to, because that's where Matthew comes to his right, eh? Very small man, so South Africa caught napping there. Come on, boys, it's 3-0.
The round we've played in this game is easily South Africa can come back.
Yeah, we can. We need to score a goal though, very quickly now. Very, very quickly. As we had our opportunities in the first half, couldn't rub the salt into the wounds, and now the salt is gone, and we need to regroup, open it up, and start playing hockey, guys. Good play there by the GB player, just a small little jink, a small little curl, hard swing out to the right, infringement cited against GB. Right, Matthew Penning. If he comes back after 5 minutes, he's going to be ready to rock and roll. South Africa take the advantage puck down the far side, 2 meters out. I need the substitution block of GB as they try and drive it up. GB not landing any space. South African players, we haven't seen somebody sticking up their hand yet to say, right, guys, we need that spark. And that usually just comes within us. Oh, good play there by Brandon. Picked up by defenders from GB. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders down there.
And that's Martin Turner taking it to the wing. He's going to try and flick it inside, but there's no one there. Tom Pitchroff's there, and he's going to flick it out the barrier, and he's going to have a great chance to swim here.
Yeah, he had open play. He could have just accelerated there. South Africa allowing too much space, not getting bodies down in the goal area as they should, as you saw GB having 4 defenders down.
Yeah, and GB back up to 6 now, with Matthew Penning having a minute left on his sending out.
Right, so we've got, George is back, so let's see how long he can stay in.
I think he went in sub straight away, so I know he's still in.
He's in.
He's got a chance to get sent out again.
Good play by GB once again. South Africa trying a big flick into open space, picked up by GB.
He's going to go against GB again. After putting some good pressure on now.
Well, we were allowed advantage there. Good play by the refs. No advantage, and the call goes to South Africa. 3-0. Come on, boys. You want to score a goal? You have to score a goal. Good play. Just a little small jinx to the right, left. Good follow up here by the South African players. Again, the GB players are down. Come on. Excellent play by GB on the wall there.
Thompson bringing it out there. He's giving it back to Nathan Archer. He's going to try and flick it with the wall towards Lyndon Meadows. He's getting the puck there. Really useful in being a left-handed player.
With 10 minutes to go, South Africa having the opportunities. Hard drive here by number 10 from South Africa.
Matthew's back in now. Matthew Penning.
Matthew's in. Right, finish it off. Come on, guys. Small little fumble. Can't do that. Can't allow flipping a fumble.
Elliot Atkins takes it out wide. There has been a foul. It's going against GB again, so South Africa got a chance now with all 6 players in the pool.
Did we concede a goal in the second half?
Yeah.
Was it? We did, yeah. It was 2-0, so GB playing white, calling a timeout. Good time to call a timeout, even though you're 3-0 up.
Take the pressure off.
Yeah, you don't, if you're 3-0 up, you don't want to concede goals. It just looks better on the score sheet, 3-0. That looks like a hammering, where 3-1 looks like the guys had a tough game, even though it is tough, but 3-0.
It's been a brilliant game of hockey so far. Yeah, I know. South Africa have been unfortunate, really. The GB have had the luck on their side so far.
Well, the guys that win here will play in the ultimate final, because the 24 men play the last game of this tournament tomorrow. And as New Zealand played against, who must they still play today? Turkey. Oh, that's okay. That's also going to be a big one. So New Zealand, Turkey, whoever loses here will play either New Zealand or Turkey tomorrow, guys. And so GB, so far, they will be playing the winner of of New Zealand, Turkey. Right, Africa with Michelle Cillier Black in the pool, trying to get it past the defender. Outstretched arm, picks up the puck, gets his body behind it and swims it into the corner. They can slow the game down as much as they want. South Africa can't pick it up as they'd like to. Good play there by both teams. Again, number 5, Elma trying to open space. But I think it looks like there are 8 GB players in the water the way they on the South African defenders.
Constantly down to support each other.
3 there. Dirk van Reenen again under screen pressure.
Tom Burge is there. Well, there's still GB players down, ready to support each other, with Harry Thompson coming in now. Brilliant battling from Harry Thompson on the wall there.
Brilliant play. They've been driving for the last 30, 40 seconds, and they just keep possession as it goes into open play, and they should finish it off. Just a small little fumble. South Africa need to stay down. Brilliant pickup there by South Africa. That was on open goal.
GB should have done better there, but some brilliant defensive work from South Africa to keep it out.
South African players there were caught a bit napping there. We could see that goal was on, Amish. We nearly said that's it, 4-0.
GB were disappointed they didn't score that. 4-0, that's hard to come
waiting
back
there.
from.
Brandon says, I'll come and help. GB goes up. GB's got 2 defenders. Brandon needs to get past him. He does very well. Picked up by GB. Again, not allowing the skills that we know to come through. Infringement started 3-1, 3-0. South Africa need to score. Right, refs are ready. South Africa got the advantage from the infringement. And then just 'n small Afrikaans hierso. Ons het julle ondersteuning nodig in Suid-Afrika. Man is besig om pak slaag te kry hierso. Daar is hy weer, swem hy hard. Suid-Afrika 'n bietjie stadig af. En hy swem reguit deur die Suid-Afrikaner se defense.
And that's going to be 4-0 to Great Britain. Another lovely little swim there by Lyndon Beddoe to put it in, and that's going to be his hat-trick.
South Africa had the advantage puck. They flicked it forward, not picking up their South African wing. And the GB boy just swam straight through with our defense coming down very late. Well done, GB, as South Africa call a timeout in this half. So I wonder what Henry will say here.
4 goals in 7 minutes 22 seconds. Do you believe they got a chance?
No, to be honest with you, not against this team at the moment.
Yeah.
No, GB's on the roll. GB's will do their utmost, not just to score another goal, but definitely they don't want to concede a goal, Hamish.
No.
We had our opportunities in the first 5 minutes. South Africa came out flipping firing, and they just couldn't finish it off. And unfortunately, South Africa now, and the 24 ladies, losing 2-1. And
really unfortunate for South Africa.
I know, South Africa losing 3-2, eh? It was 2-all. 3-2 in the... Yeah.
Both your under-24 teams have been played fantastic this tournament.
Yeah, that was a good game. You know, it was, except for the nerve-wracking moments we had, it was just good hockey. This is now South Africa wanting to come back. Let's see what they can do. As we said earlier, the loser here plays New Zealand or Turkey, as those two teams still need to play. This is 1 playing 4. GB ending 1 on the log, South Africa ending 4th on the log, and you can see why they ended 1st on the log. Brilliant play here by GB. And South Africa started again. So in they go. Brandon goes down from the substitution box.
Tom Pickthrop's going to take it wider and try and flick it back into the middle. GB have kept it there. I think it's popped out to South Africa and they've got a chance to start moving the puck.
Yeah, good play there by GB.
Going to be an illegal knockdown by South Africa, so GB will have another advantage puck here.
You could see those two GB players supporting each other. South Africa, you know, as GB, have got brilliant players. It's just that they're not gelling as a team as they did yesterday when they beat. I'm just trying to think who they won. Yesterday they were lying 5th and they beat the team lying 4th. I think it was the French.
Yeah,
that's right, and that made it possible for them to play here today. Yesterday they had a brilliant game, beating the French 6-5 or 2-1. I can't remember, some others by 1 goal. And the GB guys are on the defense here, swimming backwards. But sometimes when you swim back, you create space. As you can see there, big flick. Unfortunately, tapped down by this African defender. And even Ryan, one of our top players, we're just not getting the puck. Is just not falling right for us.
Yeah, GB opening the play very nicely there.
Good
South
pick
Africa
up
got the
there.
chance now.
Good pick up there by South Africa. Come on forwards, come down. Good defensive play there by GB.
Lovely work by Nathan Archer.
As Eckhart works hard, who's it? Eckhart Engelbrecht trying his best there. Dirk trying his best. Dirk again trying to
Lyndon
work out
Beddoe's
the
got a
space.
fantastic chance to swim now.
Yeah, it's good play. South Africa's defenders are caught out of play.
I don't think he's going to catch him.
Yeah, he could have caused an infringement, and that would have been cited as a penalty, and probably a penalty goal. So he decided that's it.
Lyndon was away.
Lyndon, number 5, scoring goal number 5. Yeah, in South Africa, well, the player held back. He decided he's not going to cause infringement, but unfortunately Matthew Penning, he will sit out again. Is it Matthew? No. Right, so South Africa, has it Matthew been cited for 2 minutes in the sin bin or 5? We'll see now. Oh, Cameron Stephen, I wanted to say, it couldn't be Matthew. Cameron being asked to sit on the side of the pool. Off we go. Good play by GB. Once again, they 6 on 5. Michelle Salier picking it up. And just a small curl, but the GB players cutting it off. Beautiful. A lot of pressure there on Dirk, but
oh, he's just lost control. And GB got another chance here with George Life driving that puck.
Yeah, come on, South Africa. I've got somebody in the commentating box next to me taking a deep breath, even though GB is far ahead. Infringement started.
Comfortable win now.
Yeah, no, it's all over for South Africa. They will play New Zealand or Turkey. They will definitely want to come back. I know these boys. They've got the potential to do it.
And that's George Life in the sin bin again.
They know how, is it?
Yeah.
So George. Oh yeah, I'll never forget your name, George. Even though you won and you scored a goal, you'll be remembered for sitting in one game 3 times on the side of the pool. Good play here by South Africa. Brilliant by Ryan, trying to pick up his wing. The defenders come down. South Africa's forwards are also in position. And unfortunately, again, South Africa just a small little fumble, allowing space for the GB players.
Tom Pitchfloff's going to flick it into the middle to Ellie Atkins. He's got space to swim and he's going to try and curl it back into the inside.
They're picking it up and swimming out wide. Now I can understand now, Amish, why GB is top of the log. It's not by luck, it's by excellent, brilliant play during the whole tournament. You know, the first match we lost 2-1 against GB, and this time they giving us a hammering 5-0. Not a nice score to have a 0 behind your name, especially not at this highly contested tournament. South Africa, I know they scored 0 against New Zealand, but not 0 against GB. So from 2-1 it goes to 5-0, infringement against South Africa. With 2 minutes to go, GB will win this game. Congratulations, boys. And after, I think directly after this game, what is the time? 2 o'clock. I know our boys, our 19 boys, play GB as well.
Yeah, they do. Hopefully be another be a closer game than this one.
Yeah, I know.
For you.
Definitely. And off we go against
I'll
South
happily
Africa.
watch another 5-0.
Come on, boys. Hard swim there by Brandon. Puck coming into the middle of play. If we can finish it off. Beautiful defense there by
Harry Thompson. His dad, the
brilliant
coach, will be very proud of that.
Let's get it out, South Africa. Let's go, boys. Keep playing. Don't give up.
Yeah, Atkins going to just try and keep it in the corner then, let Nathan Archer try and do something with it. He's going to flick it to Harry Thompson. He's got a chance to swim. Oh,
beautiful jinx. Taking Carl Broderick out of the game there with a lovely jinx. And you give credit where it's due. And so far, GB will receive all the credit with number 11 coming into play there. Carl Broderick following up.
1 minute of the game left now.
Is that Ryan saying, guys, let's finish it. Let's score a goal with 50 seconds to go. There's been no infringement in the last 2 minutes. Good play by both teams. Against South Africa, trying to get the puck away from the side of the wall.
So Smith's going to try and pull it
Dirk van der Reen, and good they play there by both players. And into open play. Against South Africa, being cut off by the defenders. Good deserved, solid win by GB. That's been a good score. Good reflection of the game. As South Africa had the opportunities, Dirk doing very well there, drawing 2 players out, but can't offload the puck in time, and GB takes it off the stick. Beautiful jinx.
Oh, GB got a chance to get a sick fin in the last few seconds.
Good play there by GB. They'll end on a high.
No.
South Africa swim hard into open play. GB cut it off once again. Not allowing South Africa any space. And definitely South Africa don't want to concede a goal here and make it 6-0. And it looks very close.
That's it, GB. To Greek Baron.
That's game, set and match for GB. They deserve it. The loser here plays New Zealand, Turkey. The winner plays the winner of the match, New Zealand, Turkey. Stay tuned in.
Absolutely outstanding game of hockey hard.
Well done, Hamish. Privilege commentating with you. Thank you very much. Baie dankie vir luister na ons tuis. Jammer hieroor. Suid-Afrika gaan nie so ver nog die een span hê wat in die finaal speel môre nie. Ons hoop en vertroue is op die onder 19 mans.